All right, today's video is going to be about a mid-thigh isometric deadlift pull, okay? And so the concept here is, I think, twofold. I think that the isometric pull here is a really good way to teach good body tension in a heavy deadlift. And so I've used it in classes or with athletes to kind of show where they might have some energy leaks in their deadlift, but also in a really safe position. This high position is really safe, it's a really advantageous angle, and it's really unlikely for someone to get hurt trying to pull hard. And it's also self-limiting, like you're just gonna let go if it hurts. We still wanna set up really well for this, and coach's eye or someone who knows what they're doing is really good to cue this up before you try it, and hopefully this video gives you a little bit of a good idea to start. But it's really good. You'll start to see where you can't or where you're not tensing your body where maybe you should. And then also, if you're someone who deadlifts a lot, it's kind of a fun way to try super hard. Even just doing this isometric training can actually or will produce strength in this lift. It's also a great way to continue to work this hinge pattern in the strength kind of session if you can't pull from the floor because of some certain injury with a knee or an ankle, or you just can't do that full range for whatever reason. So the setup here, and it's going to be different for every height of athlete. This is set up for me around mid-thigh, right? A shorter athlete's going to have to be in a different rack position. But we've got 315 on the bar, and I just want to show you all, like, it's pretty easy or relatively easy to pull quite a bit of weight from this high angle. And so this isn't going to actually be, it's going to kind of be a pretend isometric because I'm just going to pretend like I can't pick it up. But yeah, you'll surprise your athletes, and more than anything, I think athletes who haven't pulled from up here kind of get a lot of confidence because they're like, whoa, I can pull quite a bit of weight from this high position. So you're going to get in your regular deadlift form. All the same principles apply. Squeeze your lats, get nice and tight, nice neutral spine. The quads and the glutes are engaged. You're going to pull on this thing, big deep breath, and you can see it's not terribly hard to pick up that weight. So I'm going to pretend like it's really heavy, so I'd have to put a lot more weight on here to kind of pretend to pull up against this thing like, and then take a break. So 5 seconds or so is about a good set for pulling an isometric. Much more than 8 or 10 seconds, you're just kind of gonna start to fade. So maybe 3 sets of 5 seconds within your working set, and then come back for 2 or 3 more sets. So maybe you're getting like 9 5-second pulls in over the course of your workout. So again, good setup. Breathe through the shield, find all those energy leaks, get tight where you're not tight. Come back down, take a break, do a couple more times. Get into some other your presses or squats or whatever else you're doing. But these isometric pulls are really fun for someone who's have never done them before, and it's a way to kind of pull against some heavy weight. And it's also really good for that newer athlete that's maybe done a couple cycles of deadlift, but then start to realize how much they can actually pull from up high.